episode of Tasha's Sewing Challenges. It is a wrap up of last week's challenge, the last week's mini challenge, which was the first mini challenge in the What to Do with Our Scraps challenge. This is a 3-week challenge, and we wrapped up the first week, which is week 1. And our goal was to make things for either our kitchen, dining room, bathroom, or all three from the scraps left over from our sewing projects. This is what I did. I did the pot holder. I'm sorry, not a pot holder. I did a placemat, a table runner, and I have completed a shag rug for my daughter's play kitchen. What everyone else did. And as you can see, everyone did a great job. I love those kitchen curtains and the matching placemats. That was a great idea. And I also like that cute little pot holder that was made as well. That was made for a child's kitchen as well, and I thought that was extremely cute. And yeah, and I did the pot holder. No, I didn't do a pot holder. I keep saying pot holder. It was actually a placemat. It's just the size of a pot holder in my kitchen, but it's a placemat for dolls, so it's kind of small. And I did the pot holder, the table runner with a string piecing method, and I actually did a video on that, and if you look in the description box below, the video will be linked to that, and the video is actually on the Sewing Tutorials channel, not the Sewing Challenges channel. And I also did a video on that shag rug that's partially completed, and that video how to is also on the Sewing Tutorials channel, and it will also be linked in the description box below. And if you guys would like to join our challenges, you can also click on the description box below to join the Sewing Challenges Facebook group, and that is where we get together, talk about the challenges, and submit our submissions to the group by Friday 5 p.m. Central Time, so that I can go ahead and make those videos Friday night and post them up either Saturday. I actually post them to the Sewing Challenges group on Saturday, and then I post them to the rest of the world on Sunday. So if you're in the Sewing Challenges group, you get all of the videos first. Actually, you get the tutorial videos first, and you get the challenge videos first. If you would like to be in a fiber artist group on Facebook that I run as well, that is called it's called Sew What's Next. And that is a fiber artist group for anybody of all genres: crochet, knitting, macrame, tatting, weaving, sewing, hair braiding, hair design. Any kind of fiber art that you can think of is represented in that group. Doll making, anything is represented in that group. If you would like to be a member of that group and speak with like-minded individuals, because I know there are a lot of people out there who have more than one fiber art that they participate in, we can bring them all together in one group. That was my goal. The link to that group is also in the description box. And if you would like to leave comments below, or if you would like to join the groups, like I said, go ahead and click on those links. And yeah, if you would like to have your artwork featured on this channel, go ahead and join that challenge group, and that's what I'll try to do for you. And I would like to say also that this project for me was a pretty nice project. I've actually never did an entire challenge based around scraps. Even though I do use my scraps quite often, I don't have an entire challenge based around that. So this is my first time doing this as well, and I kind of enjoyed it. But that's the wrap up of last week, and it's time for me to announce the mini challenge for this week coming up. The mini challenge for this week coming up is to be in our sewing room. And basically what we're going to do is take our scraps and make something for ourselves for our sewing room. And you can make a lot of things. You could make a pin cushion, a sleeve roll, a sewing ham, like a tailor's ham to iron with. You could actually use that string piecing method that I did a video on last week when I did the table runner and the placemat for my daughter for the last week's challenge. I did a video on string piecing. I talked about that earlier. You could use that method and string piece a lot of your scraps together to make a whole new, brand new cloth, and use that cloth just like you would any other cloth. And you can make all kinds of things. You could make a sewing cover for your sewing machine. You could make a bag to catch the scraps in your sewing room. That would be kind of cute. A scrap bag made from scraps. There are just a lot of things you could make. The list could go on and on, especially if you use that string piecing method to create a bigger fabric to work with to begin with. Well, that's what we're gonna do, and as usual, I'm gonna let you guys know that I need the work to be in to the group around 5 p.m. Central Time, so I can go ahead and work on making those videos and editing them around 8 or 9 o'clock that same night, so they can be ready for Saturday. And yeah, that's all basically I have to say about that right there. Good luck on this week's sewing challenge, mini challenge, which is once again in our sewing rooms. And I would like to say, check out the description box below. Don't forget to rate the video, subscribe, and comment. And as usual, happy sewing.